Do you know that you need help? Are you still looking for your parents?
Yes, ma'am.
He said yes, no. He said
No, I'm short. Do you want to like sit on a pillow?
we've been trying to film this for a whole hour now.
I'll just be the short sidekick. And like I feel my chaotic energy just like spilling out.
Okay. I'm like really trying to concentrate because once I get into it, I get into it. So
okay.
I really can't. This is gonna be so much harder.
I just like stopped breathing. I was like, all right, let me make sure my energy stops.
One eternity later.
What's up guys, Kris Star here and welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with my roommate Cassie. You may have seen her on my Instagram story or you may have heard me talk about her because she lives with me and the little ghost boy that is here with me and Cassie in our apartment. I'm going to be sharing with you the details on how I found out that the little ghost boy was here with us in the first place.
So I was not aware about this little ghost boy until recently. I don't have really psychic abilities, but I do have the ability to sense when there is a spirit nearby. I don't know who it is, what it is, if it's good or bad. So I kind of just know it's there and try to ignore it and set my boundaries. So don't know anything about this ghost boy. Honestly thought we were talking to a different spirit today and she sat me down and was like, no, we're talking to the little ghost boy.
So Cassie is currently going through her spiritual awakening and I know a lot of you guys are as well. So it is definitely perfectly normal to fear the unknown. We all do. As you guys know, I've been into the paranormal and the spirit realm since I was very young because my aunt has abilities and she allowed me to embrace these abilities and the things that I was hearing and seeing in the haunted house that I grew up in. I don't share all of the details about the little ghost boy or everything else that I'm experiencing. That does come to me because I am trying to ease Cassie into it, and honestly I think she's doing a really good job. She's been grounding herself. We picked up some crystals.
I literally have them on my lap for this because
we got it all. We got the goods. So today she is about to find out about the little ghost boy and why he's here.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I really only thought that there was one ghost in this apartment. Also, our other roommate has no idea we're doing this, so sorry.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah,
I'm mostly sorry. Just know it is under control. But before we get into today's video, make sure that you guys are smashing that thumbs up button for Cassie and her spiritual awakening and her not being afraid of the little ghost boy anymore because we're working on things. So with that being said, let's get into today's video. Many of you guys might know me as the empath from my TV show on Travel Channel, Ghost Loop. I am clairsentient, however, I have always had other abilities like hearing and seeing spirits. I was very much more in tune with these abilities when I was little, kind of wasn't focusing on them as much the older I got. But when I was in my mid-20s, when I hit 25, that's when all hell broke loose. I went through the biggest tower moment of my life. And when that happened, I started to really embrace and dive back into my other abilities like hearing and seeing spirits. This past year, things have really amped up and I have been seeing and hearing things from all over the place, and it's not something I can necessarily control just yet. And honestly, this is one of the first times that I am sitting down and really opening up to you guys about my psychic abilities and how much stronger they've gotten and just like my spiritual journey in general. It'll be fine. So what's really important to know about this little ghost boy is that he is actually not from this apartment complex. I call them homeless spirits because they kind of just follow us. They follow sensitive people that are really open to them because they see us as a beacon of light in a really dark room. People that are open to the spirit realm, it's very easy for spirits to communicate to those types of people. And it's really important to set boundaries, especially when you are uncomfortable. And for the most part, if it is a good spirit, a spirit of light, it will definitely respect those boundaries. Guys, we have a special guest.
Okay. We're just gonna protect ourselves real quick. Oh my god! Oh. Alright, my crystal just flew across the room.
Jack is offended. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm sorry. I don't do well with jump scares.
Jack was saying hello. All right.
He's really saying hello now.
You guys know my haunted clown. He is going to assist in our communication to the little boy. Cassie has been getting more used to Jack and vice versa.
I see Jack more as like a protection in the apartment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah.
Jack says it's not a jump scare.
Okay, whatever.
Jack says he's handsome and cute. Before we communicate to the little boy, I am going to light an incense. This is amazing for purification. We're just going to take a minute to light it just to make sure that there is nothing else that is here that is trying to kind of come through and interfere with our spirit session today.
Just gonna hold these up. I'll just keep these here.
So I moved into this apartment about 3 months ago. You guys know that spirits do tend to follow me home from places. However, I'm usually able to help them cross over. If it is a spirit of light, if it is not, I'm able to cleanse my space, my energy field, and have it move right along. So the past couple months has actually been pretty calm until I was up on my roof one night for a full moon. I was up there by myself. I ended up feeling like there was something around me. That was the first... Jack has to sit with us because he keeps playing games, so he's a trickster, he's a clown. Pretty much I had this feeling like somebody was watching me, and it wasn't anything to be alarmed about. People always ask, how do you know if it's a good spirit or a bad spirit? Use your intuition. Are you startled or are you scared? It was almost like somebody kind of sneaking up on you, but it wasn't a bad feeling. I was just startled, like, whoa, didn't see that coming. Fast forward to a couple weeks later, I was up on the roof with my friend Kelsey Davies. A lot of you guys probably know her, and I felt what felt like little fingers on my face. Instantly, I saw and heard little boy in my head, and I saw a little boy with a bowl cut, very, very old-fashioned, very young, maybe about 5 or 6 years old. And Kelsey looks right behind me and goes, there's a little boy right behind you. And I'm like, I know. And we both described him to look the same, very old-fashioned. He had a bowl cut, and we're both just looking at each other like, what the hell, like, where did this little boy come from? And that was the start of it all. But tonight, now fast forward to the following week, Kelsey came back and we were up on my roof. It's a really, really pretty spot, and I don't blame any of the spirits that are up there for wanting to hang out up there. We were on the roof just doing a spirit box session, and something actually fell over while we were not filming. We hadn't started filming yet, and something fell over. A plant literally fell over, and it wasn't windy, nobody else was up there, and it's also pitch dark. The only light we had was a flashlight. Now, I went downstairs to get my jacket, and this is when things started to get a little crazy. I was walking down it's like a little like hallway on the roof. It's not like enclosed, but it's just like a little like walkway. It was a walk, and I heard in my head, do you want me to tell you my name? I didn't even have time to answer, and I heard Albert. Kelsey and I did the spirit box, and on the spirit box we heard Al, and we heard Bert. So I thought that was pretty crazy. I'm thinking that he either likes to be called Al or Bert. I'm leaning more toward Al.
I just found out about that right when she hit record. So all of this is going to be my genuine reaction.
So something else that's really important to note, the second night that I was up there with Kelsey, there were a few other spirits coming through. Again, some of those homeless spirits. We do believe that there is one spirit that was living in this complex at one point. However, the rest of the spirits that were up there were kind of just like coming to us because they are trapped in this earthly plane, and it is hard for them to cross over. There was somebody that was scaring the little boy, and I do want to see if that lady is gone. Camera turned off, so I do want to see what we can potentially do for the little boy and if this woman is still scaring him. Kelsey's picking up on a very, very bloody woman, and I live in a pretty busy area where there's quite a bit of accidents and just like crime and stuff. It's a nice area, but you guys know how LA is. Special guest is just gonna be taking a break in the corner, but he's still here with us. I'm gonna be using the dowsing rods, and I'm also going to be using the Spirit Box app that I use in pretty much every single one of my videos. If you guys are interested in that app, it is available for iPhone and Android, and as always, those links are down below in the description. The way that spirits communicate is by using different frequencies. They don't have a voice box, so they are manipulating different sounds and words. All right, guys, let's just get into it. We're gonna see if the little boy is here with us. We're gonna see what we can possibly do for him, where he's from, why he's here. I personally just feel like he really likes the view, and I think he feels really comfortable with us as well. Again, we are very open to the spirit realm, so it's very easy for spirits to want to communicate with us. Okay, so I have the Spirit Box app and we are gonna get started. I'm gonna be holding the dowsing rods and Cassie is going to be holding the Spirit Box.
Okay.
So before we begin, I just wanted to say that we're only here to communicate to spirits of light. If there is anything here with us, you are not welcome to communicate with us. We are specifically looking to communicate with the little ghost boy that is here, that has been communicating with me. We're here to see why you're here, if you need our help, and what we can possibly do for you. Can you show me your yes? Thank you. Can you show me your no? Okay, so we're gonna use that as our no. Is there anyone here that is looking to communicate with us? This is kind of a trick here because I'm trying to see. I'm also super shaky, sorry guys. Okay, thank you. Did that just say another ghost? So I did specifically state that I'm here to communicate to the little boy. I'm not looking to communicate to anybody else. If you're here, you have to leave. If you guys hear anything, please comment that down below. Albert, are you here with us? Albert, are you okay? Are you okay? It goes no.
Maybe.
It literally goes no. So guys, you always ask for the yes and the no. The no in this case is this. This is the yes. It like literally goes back to like the straight as Cassie, are you okay? She's like, no.
I will be. Very new to this, like we said, so I have a lot of anxiety.
I'm just gonna throw this one in here. Jack, are you here? Thanks, Jack. You're my boy. I didn't even ask the question yet. Albert, do you ever come into this apartment? This is no.
It's crossing yes.
Albert, do you know you're not supposed to come in here?
Are you ever here when Kris is not here?
Albert, are you afraid of the bloody woman that is on the roof with you? Is she there now? Is she there now? Don't. She's coming. Don't come in.
When you do take that?
Jaga, if at any point you're more than welcome to come through on the Spirit Box like you know how. Everyone would love to say hello to you.
I would actually love you to come through on the Spirit Box, Jack.
Why are you up there, Albert? What is the reason? Albert, last time you said something about your mom and your dad. You said, hey mom, hey dad. Are you looking for your parents?
Or who was that?
His name.
Who was that?
Kris. Okay, so there's a lot of energy coming through right now. I'm specifically looking to communicate to Albert. Disrespect. I get the feeling there's more spirits that are looking to connect and they're upset that I'm only looking to communicate to Albert. I just heard ow. I heard ow. Okay. Albert, I'm trying to figure out how you passed. Do you know that you are dead? Do you know that you need help?
No.
Are you still looking for your parents?
Yes, ma'am. He said yes, ma'am. He said yes, ma'am.
I told you guys, he's very old-fashioned. I keep seeing the number 6. Help. 1960s.
I'm getting this like really weird rush of energy right now.
Oh my god.
Are
you okay?
Yeah. I would just want to preface, like, please do not try, like, whoever's around. I'm not open to that. Please do not. Unless you were here to protect me, no, please, I am not open to that. I am just here to help.
So we do have Jack with us. We also set our boundaries. I know that my guides are here, and Cassie definitely has ancestors and guides. All is well. But I think it's really important to focus on the fact that Albert definitely does not understand what's happening. I keep seeing the number 6 and I'm feeling 1960s and he's 6 years old.
And from what I heard clearly, because this is my first time ever using this app, from what I heard clearly, we asked if he knew he was dead and he said no. And then we asked if He was trying to find his parents and he said, yes, ma'am. Very, very clearly.
People nowadays don't say that unless you like live down south. You know what I mean?
So I would prefer no one to come through me as some sort of vessel. I don't know how that works.
We're not giving permission for anything to go through you.
Okay, so we very clearly heard Albert.
Albert, do you enjoy hanging out on the roof? Do you like when I'm upstairs?
Albert, do you feel safe?
You know, I feel like this is kind of like a sanctuary for him, and he also does feel like there is some form of communication that's open, I guess because I'm here and, you know, he does feel kind of comfortable with Cassie's energy, but he definitely is a restless spirit.
Is there someone here in this apartment?
How many spirits are upstairs from me? Can you give me a number? 8. Spirits come and go up there. All right, Albert, you are more than welcome to come to me. I will see what I can do to help you, but you know that Cassie is not comfortable with that yet, right? Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us, Albert? Al. I call him little Al. He's so cute. He literally is so cute. Of course, we're always going to be talking over this. We can't really control when they decide to come through. So I really do see that there are more, there's quite a few spirits up there. Kelsey was also seeing it. The thing is, these spirits do come and go. They're just like pretty much roaming in this like weird dimension, this like weird plane. A lot of them do need help kind of crossing on to see like what else is there, like what more this universe has to offer them, because they're so trapped in the negative emotions that they experience in this lifetime. A lot of people that get trapped in that middle like energy field are souls or spirits that are unable to let go of the trauma and negative emotions, right? So a lot of times they just need like a little boost, and you guys have seen on my TV show, even in some of my videos here on my YouTube channel, I've been able to cross those spirits over. So the ultimate goal here with Albert is to make him comfortable with me enough to the point where he is able to find his ancestors and his parents and cross over.
Listen, I can't control anything that comes through or whatever. I had that moment of, I felt energy. It feels like a wave of energy pretty much flowing through me, and it happened pretty much after I clearly very much heard him say, yes ma'am, I'm trying to find my parents. And it was a feeling of, from what I can understand, it was a feeling of like kind of scared, like not knowing what's going on. I feel for Albert, and I hope that he can find what he's looking for. Like I said, I set my boundary that I am not open to that, and if he needs help, he can very clearly go to Kris.
I'm just like thinking back to when I felt the little fingers on my face, and he was trying to get my attention probably for a while. I've been up on that roof many times. I've been living here since April. With that being said, guys, I do plan on communicating with Albert more. If there's anything that I do catch off camera, I will of course be sharing that. Make sure that you guys are following me on TikTok, because I do plan on posting a lot more content there, communicating with Albert or just telling my stories about living here and what I am personally experiencing.
We've been coming up with some good content ideas, so maybe I will be on her TikTok. So
she's like, before we end this video, I really just wanted to say again that Albert, you are more than welcome to communicate with me. However, Cassie is not comfortable with that. You know that you are not allowed in this apartment at this time, and that goes for any other forms of energy entities in all ways and beings. You are not welcome in this apartment. Something that I really wanted to share before I ended this video. Last night I was laying in bed and I heard something hit my door 3 times. So it really did sound like something was trying to come into my room. Again, use your intuition. I was not scared. I was more so, I was startled. Like, what the hell is that sound? So again, really important to set your boundaries, guys. If you are getting into the paranormal, just understand that it definitely is something super serious. Communicating with spirits can definitely be dangerous. You have to really know what you're doing. But again, if you are just starting out, make sure you are setting those boundaries. Get some incense, light some white candles, do what you got to do to stay protected.
When I, first even learned about Jack, I set my boundaries right away. I don't really know much about spirits and stuff like that, and my, boundary immediately was, you're welcome into this apartment as long as, you know, you're a good energy, which he is. And just please stay out of my room because it is my safe haven and I do not like paranormal stuff. He respects that boundary tenfold and he makes fun of me, so.
Wait, okay. No, in Jack's defense, Cassie was like having like some sort of like meltdown one night about Jack or just like about things in general. Like I couldn't even tell you like what it was about, but she was like, Jack, if you come into my room, I'm gonna end up in a mental hospital. And I'm like, Cassie, that's where he was. Yeah. And he thinks that's real funny. Yeah. And she's like,
I was like, I'm so sorry.
So
like,
sorry.
No, he like understands, and like I'm never open to seeing spirit.
So before we end this video, I'm gonna be bringing you guys up to the roof, just so you guys can see like what we're working with. There is absolutely no light. It is a really pretty setting. There's a lot of plants and some other little like knick-knack things, so I feel like that's why Albert really enjoys it, and including the view, of course, because it's absolutely stunning. Camera will not do it justice. Okay guys, we're going up to my roof right now. Pretty much the only person that's probably awake in my building, but this is the pathway that I was telling you guys about where I heard Albert speak to me. He did ask if I wanted to know his name, didn't even have time to speak to him, and he told me his name was Albert. Oh my god. So now I'm going to show you guys where we heard the plant fall. I swear, it is a sick view. I know the camera does not do it justice, but I'm going to show you where we heard the plant fall because this was pretty crazy. We were in the middle of communicating with Albert when it happened. I believe it was one of these. I can't remember exactly which one. It was about a week ago, but one was completely tipped over, and I did try to replicate the sound, and oh my gosh, this is so heavy. I think it was the one that was up here because it made it made a very similar sound. It like fell over like that. Nothing else can replicate that sound. So as you guys can see, nobody's up here, but it is a pretty beautiful area. This is exactly where I was sitting when Albert poked me on my face. Kelsey was sitting right here. She was seeing him peek over the chair, coming, kind of looking at her from right here. I could sense him. I could see him in my head. I could see what kind of hair he had, the time period he was from, and I kept seeing the number 6, whether he's from the 1960s or he's 6 years old. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Whoa, Jack, you almost whipped me with your little bell. Jack really hopes that you enjoyed our spirit box session, our communication with Albert. So again, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure that you are smashing that thumbs up button.
Jack's telling you to do that.
But before you guys leave, there are some amazing things coming. I can't really get into too many of the details, but just know things are about to get crazy. You guys will be seeing so much more of me, probably much more of Cassie as well. If you do want to see much more of Cassie, make sure you guys are commenting down below that you want her in my videos with me communicating with Albert and Jack, and maybe in the next video we'll be talking to Jack. I don't know. I recently got this 4444 tattoo. It's my angel numbers. I've been seeing it for many, many years. Obviously, you guys probably have your own angel numbers, which is amazing. Look them up, see what they mean. If you are seeing synchronicities, there's a reason for it. I got tattooed in a Hollywood apartment by a Hollywood celebrity tattoo artist, and it literally just says 44.
Anyway,
I need to go.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go drink some wine, hang out with Jack, and Cassie's gonna go to bed with her door tightly shut.
Yeah, I will not be going to bed because I have anxiety.
Peace out, Sterlings.